Shivaya, my humble prostration at the lotus feet of our divine mentor, Sadhguru Mata Amrita Nandamayi Devi. We welcome you all. Before we begin with today's event, let us join our hands together and invoke the blessings of God Almighty.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
Shivaya. Today Ayurvedi is going to share the news for the day in front of you all. Welcome to Amrita News. Country news. Delhi government moves Supreme Court challenging GNCTT Act amendments. Foreign news. Afghanistan Taliban highlights today. Afghan female footballers evade Taliban reach Pakistan. Technology news. Apple iPhone 13 series has a lot of upgrades and very few surprises. Science and technology news. NASA selects 5 US companies to mature Artemis landers concepts. Sports news. Asian Snooker Championship. Pankaj Advani enters quarters finales. Thank you.
Om Namah Shivaya. The thought of the day is presented by Divyanshu. Sometimes it's not the pain that makes you suffer. It's your own negative thoughts that make things seem worse. I repeat, sometimes it's not the pain that makes you suffer. It's your own negative thoughts that make things seem worse. Thank you.
Let us now pledge allegiance to the nation. India is my country, and all Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers, and elders and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and to my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind.
I now take the privilege to welcome our revered Principal Ma'am, Brahmacharini Chinmayamrita Chaitanya Ji, Venerable Vice Principal Ma'am, Ms. Ruchika Chaudhary, Primary Coordinator, Ms. Tripti Thakkar, esteemed Pre-Primary and Activity Coordinator, Ms. Malika Bhattacharjee, and all the respected teachers.
A wise person once said, change your mindset to change the reality. Life has both ups and downs, but the person with positive attitude and confidence is the one who can overcome all these obstacles way better than the one who wastes his time in thinking negatives.
I agree with you, but I still have some questions. Is the world really advancing if our own mind is filled with negativity? How a mindset of a few changes the course of the history. How negativity is just a relative mind game. How we lost our great enlightened culture in this hyperactive world.
This has been continuing from ages, and our friend Rahul also has the same questions in his mind. Let us see how he tackles it.
It's been a month since the Taliban took power in Afghanistan. On this show, we've given you a blow-by-blow account of how it played out. Tonight, we want to focus on what this means for India. A triple whammy. That's what it means for India.
It is so
That's what India is
disappointing to
bracing
see
for.
the situation in
Pakistan,
Afghanistan.
China and
It
the
is so
Taliban
difficult to
are
think
joining
what the
hands.
people might be going through. Why don't the people understand the concept of living in harmony? I wonder if the days of the past were better or even worse. What will be the future? I have so many questions going through my mind. I should probably ask my Guruji. He will be able to answer all of my questions.
Ayushman Bhava. Vats, please be seated. What happened, Rahul? You look so tensed. I think you have some questions going on in your mind.
Yes, Guruji. I was recently watching the present scenario of the world, where violence is spread everywhere. Everyone seems so hopeless, filled with many negative thoughts.
I understood what you are trying to talk about. The pessimistic approach of people towards life. Am I right?
Yes, Guruji.
Well, Rahul, in this materialistic world, we face negative thoughts almost every single day. But understand, those negativities are temporary and momentary. For example, not able to perform good in academics, facing problems due to the current pandemic, etc. But today, I will answer your questions by taking up such negative thoughts which affect the consciousness of the masses. Rahul, this pessimistic approach is not happening for the first time. It has been continuing in the world since ages.
How did the negative thoughts affect people in the past, Guruji?
Understand, there is no past, present, or future. History repeats itself whenever negativity tries to overshadow positivity. Whatever is happening today has already taken place in the past. For example, try to remember the Dwapar Yuga, the Mahabharata war. Now, I am going to take you to the Dwapar Yuga.
I just wanted to punish those wicked Kauravas and that Gandhar Naresh. But for that, thousands of other people will be slaughtered. Innumerable mothers will lose their children. Innumerable wives will lose their husbands, and innumerable children will lose their fathers. Will history write my name in black letters? Like many people still believe that Sita was responsible for the Ramayana war. Can my revenge console the blood shed across the entire nation? Can my blooded hair stand strong enough to lift the corpse of my sons? Will the throne of Hastinapur bring back the life of millions of people? नहीं, कभी नहीं। लहू सींचे यदि माटी को तो कलंक सदा ये समाज कहेगा। शवों पर ऊंचा रहे सिंहासन, पर कांटों का फिर भी ताज रहेगा।
Panchali?
Hey Govind, I was looking for you.
अहिंसा परमो धर्म, धर्म हिंसा तथैव च, धर्म एव हतोहन्ति, धर्मो रक्षति रक्षितः. Non-violence is the biggest dharma, but for establishing dharma, violence is even more necessary. Will history only remember the war? Will it not remember the unjust caused to you? This is a long tale, Panchali. Just think, the daughter of a king, the wife of 5 greatest warriors, the queen of an empire, was caught by a hair and dragged to the court. The dirty hands of Dushasan had touched you. That Karn abused you. Duryodhan struck his thigh when he saw you. When they treated the empress of the Bharat dynasty, after whom this country is named, in a horrendous manner, what will they do to an ordinary woman? You are the symbol of entire woman race. Those evils deserve punishment. इसलिए रो मत कृष्णे, रो मत। इतिहास को यह याद रहना चाहिए कि नारी जाति के अपमान का क्या परिणाम होता है। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत, अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्, परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां, धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे। जब जब धरती पर अनीति, अधर्म और अनाचार मनुष्य के अधिकारों व सम्मानों का खंडन करेंगे, तब तब किसी वासुदेव कृष्ण को उनके सम्मान की रक्षा करने के लिए शस्त्र जरूर उठाना पड़ेगा। और इसलिए कृष्ण, आज जब संपूर्ण नारी जाति तुम्हारी तरफ न्याय के लिए देख रही है, तो तुम्हें यूं भीरू बन विलाप नहीं करना चाहिए। समुद्र मंथन के समय केवल अमृत बाहर नहीं आता, विष भी बाहर आता है, और जो उस विष को पी जाए वो शिव कहलाता है।
The sole cause of any war is only and only negative thoughts of someone or the other. Am I right, Guruji?
Yes, in Dwapar Yuga, the negative thoughts of Shakuni, Duryodhana, Dushasana, etc. brought ruin to the whole Kuru Vansh. First, it led to the disrobing of Draupadi, and then the Mahabharata war took place. Just the way the negative thoughts of an individual can destroy the whole Indraprastha and almost the entire Bharatavarsham, in a very similar way, positive thoughts of just one individual can lead to the rebuilding of the entire Akhanda Bharat. Think about Vishnugupta, whom we call Chanakya. His positive thoughts led to the rebuilding of the Akhanda Bharata under the rule of Chandragupta Maurya.
Mama Shri, I want to rule Indraprastha. I will never give my kingdom to those cruel Pandavas. This war has to take place.
मेरे बच्चे, this war is really inevitable, even though the Pandavas want it to take place.
Mama Shri, I will not leave that treacherous Krishna and his blind disciples. I need to avenge for every guilt that hypocrite has inflicted upon me.
Ji Bhratashri, that grazier just create delusions and nothing else. We are all set to fight with Pandavas, especially that arrogant Bhim. I will definitely kill him on the first day of the war.
क्रोध मनुष्य का सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन होता है मेरे बच्चे. Just calm down and have faith. You have unparalleled might fighting from your side. Victory awaits you. Go and have rest, because from tomorrow onwards your dreams will come true as we will defeat the Pandavas one by one.
When Krishna went to Duryodhana with a peace order, he immediately ordered for his capture. He was so preoccupied with his arrogance and pride that he could not think about anything besides the war.
This war is the only way to punish Bhishma, who was responsible for marrying my dear sister with blind Dhritarashtra. Not only that, rigged Bhishma, the entire Kuru Vansh was responsible for my sister's flight. I shall never forgive them. Never. मैं पूरे कुरु वंश का नाश करके ही चैन की श्वास लूंगा.
The pessimistic approach of Shakuni risked the lives of thousands.
Madhav, how can I raise my arms against my own brothers, teachers, and Pitama Bhishma? Let the Kauravas have the throne of Indraprastha, but I will not fight. Nayotse Govindam, Nayotse Govindam, Nayotse Govindam.
Hey Dhananjay, do not be lost in the question of victory and defeat, life and death. If you die, you will go to heaven, and if you win, you will get success and a kingdom. So get up, Arjun, get up. Happiness, sorrow, life, death, victory, defeat, all are the same. Engage in the war, Arjun, engage in the war. You have the option to do something or not. You can either fight the war or you won't. Your desire to win will make you fear defeat. If you fight the war, neither to win nor to lose, then you will neither feel happiness nor sorrow. Karmane vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhuhu ma te sango karmani.
I want to have a glimpse of your true self, O Madhav.
हे धनंजय, सबसे बड़ा सत्य तो मैं ही हूँ. मैं ही वो धागा हूँ जिसमें सारी प्रकृति मणियों की भांति पिरोई हुई है. हे कौन्तेय, जल में रस मैं हूँ, सूर्य और चंद्रमा में प्रकाश मैं हूँ, वेदों में ओंकार मैं हूँ, आकाश में शब्द मैं हूँ, पृथ्वी में सुगंध मैं हूँ, अग्नि में तेज मैं हूँ. हे पार्थ, प्राणियों में जीवन शक्ति भी मैं ही हूँ, प्रारंभिक बीज भी मैं ही हूँ, बुद्धिमानों की बुद्धि में, तपस्वियों का तेज मैं सब में हूँ पार्थ, किंतु सबसे अलग भी हूँ. वेदानाम साम वेदोस्मि, देवानाम अस्मि वासवः, इंद्रियाणाम मनश्चास्मि, भूतानाम अस्मि चेतना. हे पार्थ, मैं वेदों में साम वेद हूँ, देवताओं में मैं इंद्र हूँ, इंद्रियों में मैं मन और प्राणियों में चेतना हूँ.
Hey Kamalnayan, my eyes have opened. Dilemma and doubts have forsaken me. आपने जो कहा वही सत्य है और उसके अतिरिक्त कोई सत्य है ही नहीं.
After the lessons from Shri Krishna, Arjuna is all set to engage in the Mahabharata.
Sambhava
Kauravas themselves paved the path for their destruction, armed with negativities. The one with a positive outlook wins the battle, no matter how strong the opponents are. A right perspective changes impossible to possible. Hence, the Pandavas emerged victorious.
Recently, we have been seeing news of how Taliban has captured almost whole of Afghanistan. Reports suggest that soon Taliban will capture Kabul and form the government.
Perfect timing. Look at what she is saying. A major point to note here is that there is no past, present, or future. Everything will be repeated till the mentality of the people does not change. Taliban, an ideology, is an example of the current situation. Let me show you more.
Ironic as it may sound, the literal meaning of Taliban in Pashto language is student. A student is expected to be disciplined, have a positive mindset, and a friendly attitude towards the society. But in this case, the tables have turned. Looking through the books and articles published in pages of history, we come to know that the war between United States of America and Russia, which lasted from 1979 to 1989 to capture Afghanistan, which has abundance of rare metals, was the reason for the rise of Taliban. Supply of weapons to the local tribes and spending millions of dollars in printing textbooks in Afghanistan promoting extremist ideologies was USA's huge mistake.
This is one of the examples depicting how the cruel negative mindset of certain people of a country capture another has resulted in ruinous destruction. If they had thought once about world peace and not taken this huge step, then today would have been a better day. Let us see another example how negative thinking of one can be fatal to others.
Hey everyone, gather around. The Supreme Leader wants to talk to you.
Brothers are approaching Kabul as I speak. We have reclaimed the land inch by inch from these foreign invaders. These foreigners thought they knew what was best for our country, our Afghan people. What stupidity. They destroyed our traditions, our customs, made our brothers and sisters uncivilized. It pained me to see the women of our nation straying further away from their duties, indulging in acts that are just outright shameless. अब कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Once we emerge victorious, all wrongs will be undone, all wrongs made right. We will teach our brothers and sisters what our laws are, what they say, and I'm sure they will obey them dutifully.
Injuries do not demotivate us. Martyrdom doesn't cause pain in our heart. Once we claim Kabul, the victory will be ours. All hail Taliban!
The way the mind of these terrorists work. They have been trained in a way to hate the people of their own land. They try to impose their laws and rules on all the people. Just like one focus on a small black dot on a white paper, the above example clearly shows how violence, negativity in mind, and lack of humanity of few individuals can destroy thousands of lives. They defend themselves using their negative thinking and successfully change the world due to lack of positivity.
Let's now see what information the media has gathered from the common citizen of Afghanistan.
I am speechless about the situation. People are trying to escape from all this torture. Everyone is running towards the airport in hopes of capturing the last flight before the airport is captured. Many people, including young kids and toddlers, have been injured. As a woman of this country, I cannot go to work or earn my living. I cannot feed my 3 daughters. They no longer can go to school here. We are desperate to leave this country.
After all, how many times I've told my friends and family to think positive, but all they do is think things like these people will come anytime, or we won't be able to live here anymore. This universe works on law of attraction. The more positive you think, the more it will turn into reality, but the more negative you think, the more you manifest the same.
It's disappointing to see such a helpless situation in Afghanistan. We should always remember that everything starts in our mind.
Your mind is an excellent servant but a terrible master. Teaching of positivity and respect is needed everywhere. The combination of USA and Taliban's greed and selfishness has resulted into a situation like this. Keeping negative thoughts at its bay will not only help in our personal development but will also result into mass positivity and growth.
Others and not pushing them away. It is very crucial to develop a positive mindset. The key is to take away negativity's power. It is easier said than done, but positive thinking is essential to leading a happy life, and so the fight for it is worth taking on.
Both of these wonderful plays have helped me realize how negativity thinking can not only affect the individual but masses. I realized how important it is to teach children and teenagers the importance of keeping a healthy and positive mindset. With this, let's see what Guruji has to say to Rahul.
Thank you. Now I understand how negative thinking has always resulted to destruction and destruction only.
Yes, dear, but still, I don't see satisfaction on your face.
Yes, Guruji. I was wondering how one should overcome this problem of negative thoughts.
Listen carefully. Imagine, dear Shishya, that you are enclosed in a thick iron walled room which is completely closed. What will you see? Complete darkness. But what actually is darkness? Darkness holds no definition for itself. It is simply the absence of light. Agyan is nothing but the absence of Gyan or enlightenment. In a very similar way, negative thoughts have no existence. What they actually mean is the lack of gratitude and thus the lack of positivity. You might encounter a question that what are positive thoughts? Is it not to steal others' possessions? Is it to respect our elders and guru? Or does it mean to serve the nation and its people? Well, the answer is very simple. Let me take this opportunity to explain to you the very truth of this life and its very essence. Inside our mortal human bodies, there resides an immortal and ever-living Atma, which is the life-giving energy. Imagine that you fill an earthen pot with water and put it in an ocean. The pot represents the human body which will one day end its life. Once the pot breaks, the Atma or water inside it gets mixed with the ocean water or the Paramatma outside it. The Atmas in each and every one of us are the small energies, which are the part of a very large energy, the Paramatma, the universal consciousness, whom we refer to as God. Once, Ashtavakra told King Janak, "Jo na badle, satya vahi hai, vahi tum ho, satya yahi hai." I repeat, "Jo na badle, satya vahi hai, vahi tum ho, satya yahi hai." He is saying that the only thing which does not change is truth, and the ultimate truth is you, that is the Atma. What does this signify, dear one? Let me make you understand this. Can your right hand ever defeat or hurt your left hand?
No, Guruji.
That is because your right hand and your left hand are a part of you. They are what make you yourself. Keeping this in mind, answer me that can one Atma hurt or kill another Atma?
No, Guruji, because they are the part of Almighty, Paramatma.
Absolutely right. The solution to all problems exists, and it exists in our thoughts only. May one try anything and everything to end negativity, it won't happen unless and until people realize that we all are one. The negative thoughts cannot be curbed without this Atma Bodh. That is why our Sanskriti teaches us the ideology of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means that the entire earth is one single family. Once a person starts considering the whole world as one, all the other good thoughts will automatically be brought up by his or her conscience. Before hating someone or before stealing something, the person's heart will make him realize that the person whose ill I am thinking is a part of my family, and this thought will prevent his bad deeds. Even if we keep the negative thoughts at bay, they may rise up once again, just as the garbage thrown deep in the sea resurfaces again with the waves. Thus, the only way to this problem is filling oneself with gratitude and the positive thoughts of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Why did our Rishi Munis create shlokas like Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet? Why did they want everyone to be happy and prosperous? Why did they not say Aham Sukhi Bhavami, as in, may I alone be happy? This is because those enlightened ones knew that the solution to all these worldly problems is the realization that the world is one single family.
With this, we have come to an end of this presentation. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience, and we hope each one of you have learned something new. I hope this presentation was fruitful. Now I would request Honorable Vice Principal Ma'am to say a few words of wisdom.
Om Namah Shivaya, everyone. A big clap for all the children, for their mentors. Beautiful assembly. And really, you have given such wonderful points for us, everybody, to ponder and to think that really it is the time now, really we all have to work on ourselves. We have to introspect that these negative thoughts should not make us pessimistic. Wonderful assembly, thank you so much. Wonderful assembly, a beautiful message has been given by all my children today.
Really yes. Wonderful. I'm so happy to see the overall creativity and your performance. I hope that this, I was just thinking of my annual days. We are not missing anything. Thank you so much, children. Amma bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening words. I hope all the students would apply this in their life. Now I kindly request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
Janagana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे